Thank you so much for coming this evening. And please join me in welcoming the new members of the Untitled Chapter of the National Honor Society. Vice President Aubrey Greenfield will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for being here tonight. Before we begin, please, gentlemen, take off your hats as we say the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. My name is Joshua Budden. I am an English Language Arts AP Comp teacher here at Oxford High School, and I've had the honor of being the National Honor Society Chapter Advisor for several years now. First, I want to recognize our chapter officers who will be introduced in a second, and the active members who are able to be here with us tonight. This group of people were applying and doing all the work and dedication to get into the National Honor Society right in the middle of COVID when it was very hard to do community service. They had to be inventive, they had to stick it out, they had to really want it, and I'm so proud of them. Let's give them a round of applause. And every year, our chapter officers just raise the bar a little bit higher, a little bit higher. Every year, we're able to serve our community and our school a little bit better. And already they've proven that to me this year. So thank you, personally. All right, so you are here for the induction ceremony. I am just going to introduce what the ceremony is, what it's about, and then I'm going to let the chapter officers take over. So the induction ceremony is something chapters all around the world do when we get new members who want to be a part of our chapter. Everyone here tonight, they might be facing you, but it's important that you know we're really addressing our new members, those being sworn in today. So the whole purpose of this ceremony is, yes, to honor you guys for your accomplishment, but it's also necessary to be sworn in, to take an oath, to continue to maintain the standards that allowed you to be here and join our chapter tonight. And you'll hear these 4 pillars mentioned a lot, but it is, you are here today because you are going to be taking an oath to continue your high standards in scholarship, leadership, character, and community service, okay? So everyone's going to be talking to you guys, giving you advice about how to make the most out of being a part of the National Honor Society. And with that, I will introduce our National Honor Society President, Sandra Foster.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Alexandra Foster, and I'm this year's National Honor Society President. I would also like to introduce the rest of our board for this year. We have Aubrey Greenfield as Vice President, Megan Havelock as Secretary, Michael Dwong as Treasurer, and Olivia Clark as our Historian. The National Honor Society is built upon the 4 pillars of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Each of these inductees this evening has exhibited these 4 values, and during their time as NHS members will continue to do so for the benefit of our community. Last school year, the previous e-board found unique ways to connect with the community. Our board last year encouraged the members to continue to help take care of the community through the use of both passion projects, which are service projects that any member of NHS can create, allowing an individualized and flexible way for members to serve in areas they are truly passionate about, and recommended volunteer opportunities. These range from cleaning up local trails to helping to clean the school's courtyards. They also heavily encourage the members to become mentors in the 42 Strong program, as well as help plant the 4 cherry blossom trees in the front lot to honor those who we lost. Essentially, NHS as a whole strives to connect with every part of our community in order to promote unity when we need it the most. This year, we are continuing to encourage all members to engage in activities that are able to help all in every part of our beloved community. This year, I'm very excited to say that we already accomplished one of our goals. Due to COVID and the lack of volunteer opportunities, only around 17 students were inducted into chapter last year, making our chapter only 43 members. However, this year I'm extremely grateful and excited to announce that there will be 42 new members added to NHS. This means that our chapter this year will have 59 members, which in turn will allow us to help serve the community tremendously. This year, we would like to continue to encourage the creation of these passion projects to give each student an opportunity to create a project and volunteer for what they truly care about. Also, with our numbers being back to normal, we are able to do much more than in years past, including multiple fundraisers our treasurer Michael will be coordinating, along with continuing our yearly tutoring project, which is headed by our Vice President Aubrey. This is a super important project that we value every year as a chapter. And this year we would like to expand it so students outside of NHS can also have a tutor. The direct contact between NHS members and students in the district really help us to have a special and personal impact in the students in our community. So far, we have been really successful this year. The community outreach has been huge, and we have been continuously getting more and more requests for service. It's been absolutely amazing to see the impact that we've already had on the community. And now, I would like to introduce our guest speaker, Oxford High School's principal, Ms. Beasley.
Hi, everyone. Let me just tell you what a great pleasure it is to be back in front of you again. For many of you, when you left me on the 8th grade awards night, I thought I would just be watching you from afar. I had no idea that I would be back here cheering you on right alongside of you, but I am, and I am so thrilled. When Mr. Budden showed me the list of applicants for this evening, this was about 6 weeks ago or so, 4 weeks ago, I was thrilled to see your names because I remember as your principal of the middle school, most of you who went to middle school, you were the who's who of middle school. You were the best of the best, and you were the pride of our school. And so I am just so excited to be here this evening to talk to you a little bit about the 4 pillars. And I also want to take a moment to thank your supportive families and the first teachers that you ever had in your lives, which are your parents. And so congratulations to you families as well. It is great that you are here this evening, and if you don't mind, I'm going to turn right back to the audience and just talk to our students. But it's great that you're here tonight. But I want to challenge you not to rest on the laurels that have gotten you here, but also I want you to continue to strive to loftier goals. The 4 requirements of membership, which Mr. Budden talked about, you have already excelled in: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. But these 4 things are not just about the National Honor Society here at Oxford High School. These can be part of your path for your entire life, and I really hope that that's what you do. Let's talk a little bit about scholarship. It's a little bit more than just getting straight A's. It's about lifelong and love of learning. And at the end of the day, it's about the small choices that you make each time you decide that you want to learn something. And I'm not just talking about what you're learning on TikTok, but I'm talking about what you have to learn from the people around you and the world in front of you. And I just hope that you continue to seek those opportunities to learn. Leadership is not being about being an elected leader, although it's very important to be an elected leader to serve others. But someone in middle school, I don't know who it was, maybe it was someone here, I brought this over with me. It's on my bulletin board in every office that I've been in. And it's a quote that says, "Being a good leader isn't about having power over others, but about instilling power in others." And I think that you have learned that already, but I hope that you continue to see leadership in the same way that I do, instilling things in others, not just telling them what to do. Service is an attitude, and helping others can be a way of life, and a very fulfilling way of life. This week and last week, all over the news, it has been in Southwest Florida. I think a lot of us either have seen that or have been to these places, but you see these acts of service that people need. It's a necessity in Florida right now after the hurricane. And I just hope that you continue to seek opportunities to serve others by giving of your time and your talents. Finally, character. And I know that you've heard this before, but what do you do when no one's around? Your parents probably have said that to you. That's what character is. It's acting responsibly and honorably, even when no one's watching. And I just hope that you choose to continue to be reliable and trustworthy, even when you're by yourself, but especially when you're by yourself. On behalf of Oxford High School and our staff here, I want you to know that we are proud of you. We support you. We are your cheerleaders. And you are our hope for a future that is full of continued scholarship, continued leadership, community service, and of course, high character. So I wish you a great induction evening this evening, and I look forward to working with you this year. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Beasley. On the stage is one lit candle representing society's torch, the symbol of eternal light of knowledge. Each unlit candle represents one of the 4 pillars of NHS: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Now, I would like to invite our Vice President, Aubrey, to talk about the value of scholarship.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here tonight. As Alex said, my name is Aubrey Greenfield, and I am the Vice President of the Oxford High School Frida Quayle chapter of the National Honor Society. And I am here to talk about the importance of scholarship. Each of the 42 inductees beside me have shown incredible dedication to their academic pursuits. Through a constant drive to learn and through persistence when things get tough, these inductees have proven themselves to be at the top of their class. Their diligence and effort is admirable. Not only that, but each of these inductees sets and achieves their goals, is always willing to expand their knowledge, and regardless of any impending award or lack of, these students always commit to doing the best work possible. I am incredibly excited and beyond thrilled to see what they do in the future, and I am so proud to welcome them all into our chapter of NHS. Thank you.
Thank you, Aubrey. Now we will have our historian, Olivia Clark, talking about the importance of service.
Hello, everybody. My name is Olivia Clark. I'm the historian for Oxford High School's National Honor Society this year. I would like to talk to all of you about the importance of service, one of the 4 pillars of NHS. To start, I would like to emphasize the great deal of work these inductees have done in the past few months and years. Each and every one of them have served our community through acts of service for at least 40 hours. In addition, by joining NHS, they are making a promise to continue to serve our community, whether that's through our annual blood drive, yard cleanups, charity events, or through our chapter tutoring project. Each hour of their time they give is undoubtedly important. Service to our surrounding community helps uplift everyone in it. By taking part in service, we are not only helping others, but also giving ourselves a purpose. By helping our neighbors, our fellow students, our school, our local businesses, we are able to make the world a better place. In conclusion, service is an essential pillar to National Honor Society, as it helps build our community through giving our time.
Thank you, Olivia. Next, we have our secretary, Megan Havelock, on leadership.
Hello parents and inductees. My name is Megan Havelock, and I'm the NHS secretary this year. Today, I will be talking about the importance of leadership as an NHS member. According to Forbes, leadership is a process of social influence which maximizes the efforts of others towards the achievement of one goal. Every inductee here is an example of a leader. While many here may not feel that they are fit to lead, leadership comes in many forms and has many different attributes. Leadership is being aware of oneself in order to recognize strengths and weaknesses. Leadership is being able to effectively communicate ideas in a variety of ways. Leadership is being empathetic towards others and being willing to reach out a helping hand in difficult times. Leadership is many things, all of which are valued by NHS and are present here among these inductees. I welcome them to NHS where they can continue to grow and to become the leaders of tomorrow.
Thank you, Megan. Finally, we have our treasurer, Michael Drum, talking to us about the value of character.
Hello everyone, my name is Michael Dwam, and I'm the treasurer for the Oxford NHS chapter. I'm here not only to welcome all of our inductees, but to also talk about the final pillar of NHS, character. Character is not a single thing. No one aspect or action defines it. Instead, it is a culmination of an individual's various aspects. Respect, honesty, perseverance, responsibility, sacrifice, the list goes on. To have good character, one must demonstrate these qualities time and time again. One must also make ethical and compassionate choices both when eyes are present and when eyes are not. Taking the right course of action, not for praise or blame, but to ensure the betterment of the individual and others. I am proud to say that all the inductees here have demonstrated their character and will continue to do so as role models for their peers.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael. Now, Secretary Megan will lead us in the National Honor Society oath.
All right, inductees, please stand up. Right hand over your heart and left hand up. Repeat after me. I pledge to maintain a high scholastic standing. To hold as fundamental and worthy an untarnished character. To endeavor intelligently and courageously. To be a leader. And to give myself freely in the service of others. In doing so, I shall prove myself worthy of a place in the National Honor Society. Thank you.
Thank you. You are now official active members of our chapter. So thank you very much. will read the names of the people who were just inducted. And they will receive a certificate and our NHS pin. Ava Bailey. Christopher Baxey. Anna Bogus. Hunter Burbis. Claire Benson. Maggie Casper. Joshua Curtis. Taylor Deary. Kyle DiMelenta. Gabriel Duprat. Caroline Erskine. Hannah Felsian. Ella Flores. Ellie Geisselman. Ava Grandin. Nicholas Hatzigeorgio. Madeline Hernandez. Emily Heron. Caitlin Ivory. Holden Jones. Allison Lukens. Madison Mauser. Isabella Mezin. Jenna Miller couldn't be with us today. She is not feeling well, so she had to stay home, but we will induct her at our next chapter meeting. Dylan Morris. Preston Mueller. Samantha O'Haron. Gavin Poppy. Ashlyn Redditch. Peyton Richter. Abigail Snabel. Sarah Spearing. Isabella Spezia. Riley Spurlock. Allison Stremmer. Ashlyn Sutton. Courtney Unra. Gabriella Waite. Emma Wassel. Nicholas Wheatley. Sean Wilson. Layla Zalix. Congratulations. One more round of applause for our inductees, please.
To conclude, I'd like to say a big congratulations and welcome to our new NHS members. We are so glad to have you, and we know that you will continue to demonstrate scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Good luck this year, and have a great night. Also, there are food and beverages in the lobby, and feel free to help yourself.
Just to repeat, there are food and beverages in the lobby. You don't have to stay. We know it's late in the evening. If you have to go home, that's totally fine. But there's food and beverages, and parents usually like to stick around and take pictures around the school or whatever. Feel free to come on stage and take a picture around the table with your son or daughter if you'd like to do that. But everyone else will be waiting in the lobby for you guys to finish up your pictures. But congratulations, and thank you so much.